Welcome all to Walking the Weird. I am Tyler, and with me,
It's Shawn. What's up?
and today we kind of have a quick case. We want to throw it at you. Apparently, it's going to be great. It's all be hugs and love and
Anarchy in the UK.
You're not.
It has to do with the case.
Why didn't you laugh?
I didn't laugh with what?
You didn't when I said love and hugs. You didn't.
Because she dies of a drug overdose and stabbed in the abdomen. What do you want me to do with this?
Can I just have a friendly one?
This is walking the weird, not walking the nice and peaceful.
Weird
down
doesn't
Mary
mean
Lane.
evil.
Weird means weird. Abdomen in the chest is very weird. Or a fucking knife in the abdomen is
every
very
time.
weird.
Every time. We can't get Care Bears like helping
No.
out, like giving presents.
I do have a case about an evil doll later.
That's not helpful.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't count.
That does count.
No, it really doesn't.
Well, they really thought the doll was real. It ended up being them murdering. And we'll get into it later. Today, we're doing the death of Nancy Spungen.
You made that up again.
I didn't make that up. For those people who do not know, she is the girlfriend of John Simon Ritchie,
Was.
also known as Sid Vicious from the band Sex Pistols.
Was.
You ready for that? Do you like Sex Pistols? Real quick.
I don't think I've ever heard them.
It's the Anarchy in the UK song.
I don't think I've ever heard them.
You make me sad. You make me sad to dangle. Anyway.
I don't know why you ask me music questions every time. Like, you're so hopeful. You're like, he's a...
He has never heard of it. Look
No,
at that. Look at you,
no.
Father Time. You just listen to Celtic music.
Seriously.
Anyway, so... what number for the mic so you can switch it? Sorry. 9. Although
Sex
you're not
Pistols
on...
only really have Anarchy in the UK as their only good song.
And that's barely. And
that's
maybe
barely.
God Save the Queen.
And maybe God Save the Queen. That's why you haven't heard of them. They're a punk band from like London that are just, they're horrible. And
They're
that's
horrible.
what they played into is how horrible they are.
And the only thing that people like them about is their attitude because Ramones were the best fucking punk band at the beginning. Anyway, the point
I've
is...
never heard the Ramones either.
Blitzkrieg Pop. Hey, ho, let's go.
Oh.
That's
okay.
Ramones.
Oh.
Sheena is.
Did they kill people too?
No, she didn't. I mean, he didn't. Allegedly. Anyway, so Nancy Spungen was born on February 27th, 1958. Old ass bitch. And raised in Philadelphia. Spungen was an emotionally disturbed child who was diagnosed with schizophrenia at age 15. So, already great.
Yeah,
she was
just starting off strong.
And she was expelled from her college at age 15. And she moved to New York to become a stripper. She is most known for being a groupie for fellow bands like the Heartbreakers, Sex Pistols. You had Aerosmith, Bad Company, New York Dolls, and the Ramones. So she's slept with all these dicks. Anyway, her relationship with Sid Vicious is kind of textbook, like abusive, tumultuous. Like there's a lot of domestic violence. There's a lot of drugs, all that stuff.
So just bands.
So band
in the
stuff,
80s.
band stuff, right?
It's just kind of.
Now all this led up to about December 1976. In December 1976. This is where her main age of groupie started with the Ramones and all them stuff. In 1976, she had flown out to London with the Heartbreakers, and she met Sex Pistols. The Sex Pistols were, for people who don't know, what is it? I believe his name is Johnny Lloyd. Johnny Lloyd is known also as... Oh, I'm sorry, John Lydon. Sorry, his name is John Lydon. He's also known as Johnny Rotten. He's the obnoxious douche canoe that talks shit about everybody and says, well, I didn't fucking care. I think it's fucking stupid. But the second that you insult him, he's over here like, why me, bro?
That's a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that happens every single time.
He's actually very specific. And he's the lead singer of the Sex Pistols. But he's very specifically annoying. And he ended up developing a later jealousy relationship of Sid Vicious because he was first approached by Nancy, Johnny Rotten. Johnny Rotten said, nah, fuck this bitch. She's a hoe, whatever.
He did I don't want you until he wants you. Now I want you.
And then Sid Vicious got
Were you
her.
guys like 5?
Right.
Like,
well, he pranced around for a long time like he's 5. Even though he's in his 60s. Well, he's dead now. But even though he was in his 60s, he was fucking like...
That's
horrible.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's a pompous ass.
But it goes along with a lot of those guys,
Right.
And at least how they're portrayed in the media, from what I know, they aren't unique.
Right, exactly. They and basically Vicious and Spungen first met the night she arrived at London, and like I stated, she was trying to get close to Johnny Rotten, and Johnny Rotten was like, "Nah, fuck you, bitch." And then he went to Sid Vicious, and Sid Vicious was like, "I'll jump on that ass." And then from there it went on, right? They had a 19th-month relationship from March 1977 to October 1978. Spungen and Vicious were professional grade heroin addicts. Like, wow.
If you're gonna do it right.
And Vicious was already abusing drugs from a long time.
100%.
100% of all the brain cells. Anyway, so all of these things that she's done, the drugs, the fucking prostitution, her outrageous antics, because Sid Vicious was in a very popular band. They were everywhere. They were in every interview and everything like that, and she was always dragged along. She was like the Yoko Ono of the punk scene, except the press ended up dubbing her, what was it? Nauseating Nancy, because of the fact that she was always like, I don't give a fuck, and type shit like that. She was,
Yeah, but look who she's hanging around. That she's just doing what they're doing.
yeah, exactly.
And she probably needed the drugs.
And the drugs because of the schizophrenia. Her voice is in her head. Anyway, for her frequent public outbursts, she was dubbed Nauseating Nancy. This all led to January 1978, following the breakup of Sex Pistols because of Johnny Rotten. Spungen and Vicious relocated to New York City, where they lived in room 100. At the Hotel Chelsea, which, where they registered as Mr. and Mrs. John Simon Ritchie under Sid Vicious's real name. Mm-hmm. Now, throughout that time, again, tumultuous relationship, different projects were going on, everything. And this all led up to October 12th, 1978. Spungen's body was found under the wash basin in the bathroom of their room at the Hotel Chelsea.
That's crazy because I've only ever heard of wash basins.
Whatever. I mispronounced that. Leave me alone. Well, actually, do you know what a wash basin is? I don't think I really know what it is.
It's like a basin that you wash.
That was very descriptive, Tyler. Thank you so much.
That's what it is. I don't know.
Anyway,
sorry. It's one of those like self-descriptive things.
Basin, not basin. My fault. My fault on that one. Anyway, apparently she had suffered from a stab wound to the abdomen. See what I was mentioning earlier, and from vicious knife. It looks like it was inflicted by Sid Vicious. It was a Jaguar Wilderness K11 with a 5-inch, 13-centimeter blade. The press,
Damn, bro.
Huh?
Damn, dude.
I know. He literally hit her with a fucking K-bar. Anyway, so the media ended up misrepresenting the murder weapon as a different.
How'd she
knife.
die? What do you? Really?
Really? An inch this. Yeah. Anyway, so they mischaracterized the knife as another knife owned by Sid Vicious, which was a popular knife from 007 series. So they thought that was the knife that he used. It was a 007 style hunting knife. Vicious ended up sharing conflicting stories about the night that Spungen died. He was immediately arrested and charged with second degree murder. He was released on $50,000 bail. 4 months after the death of Spungen, Sid Vicious died of a heroin overdose prior to the trial taking place. The New York City Department of Police closed the case after Vicious' death. Spungen is now buried in King David Memorial Park, a traditional Jewish cemetery. We know how much Aaron hates Jewish people. In Bensalem Township, Pennsylvania. There are various theories about the cause of Spungen's death. It is later good to point out that Sid Vicious' ashes were also sprayed on top of her grave. Don't worry, just because it's punk and you hate Jewish people doesn't mean you have to be anything. All right, Aaron, chill. Anyway.
Oh, you just took his glasses off.
Some of the theories do not even implicate Vicious in the murder. One such theory indicates that two drug dealers visited her in the room at night and conducted a robbery.
Before you do that, I'm sorry. What do you think he did it?
We'll get to that. Let me
No,
finish these.
I just want to. I want to hear your like.
Hang
do you
on,
think he did it?
because I have to finish this before you get my full
Okay.
my full
Because it
opinion.
just. I'm already like.
Hang on. They conducted a robbery. They conducted a robbery at night. Certain items, including a substantial amount of money, were claimed to have been missing from the room numerous times, and numerous items. I'm sorry. In his book, Pretty Vacant: A History of Punk, Phil Strongman accuses an actor and a stand-up comedian by the name Rockets Red Glare of killing Spungen. Red Glare delivered drugs to the couple's room the night of Spungen's death and numerous times before. Throughout his life, Red Glare, who died in 2001, steadfastly denied any involvement in the killing of Nancy to the press. However, numerous witnesses, including close friends, say that he confessed to killing Nancy numerous times on his own way before his death.
He said it just to get it off his chest, and then now he's like, no, I feel better now. I never said that.
One of his friends say that that's the account. The other one said that he was practically bragging about it when he first did it. So he was like bragging.
So there's two different ways. Like,
right.
He didn't do the. I have to say it because I can't.
Right.
I can't hold it in anymore. No, he was like, yeah, I did it.
Yeah, and then afterwards, when he saw, I think when he saw how he was really feeling, he was like, "Fuck, I just need to actually say it. Like I killed her, and it was different." You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The confessions were apparently different according to his friends. My opinion, I honestly think Rockets Red Glare did it.
You do?
I honestly think he did. Why would you, after looking at all this, hearing all the testimony from his friends and everything, why would you brag about it? I get to stay relevant or whatever, but you could have.
I think you're going a lot farther than you have to. I don't see why it's Sid Vicious.
Yeah.
Why would he do it? Why wouldn't you just fucking leave? You have money. You're famous.
So the thing was that they got into an argument the night before from a drug-fueled haze. They got into an argument.
Okay.
And since they're known for having domestic disputes.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. I just when it kind of ties into the last case we did. It's I don't understand why these people do that.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't just fucking leave. You have the money. It's not like you don't I can understand if hey we had all our money stolen, we're fucked, and then she's going crazy and
yeah.
I had to finish this. It's still horrible, but I could be oh, I see where you got to this point. But if it's not that, I don't see him killing her.
Right. And also, they did have a lot of money. His hotel room was paid in advance.
Yeah,
he was making good money. He was a bass player for one of the best bands, or one of the most popular bands at the time.
Just kick her out.
Just kick her out.
And you already know, especially you would know that the media doesn't like her either, so they'd be on your side no matter what you did. You can just kick her out.
It wasn't even about an image thing or anything because she was going to go to the other bands. She was going to go to Heartbreakers or Aerosmith or anything like that. Even Joe Petty has been in those types of situations with Nancy, or not just with Nancy, but other groupies and stuff. And he just leaves. He's the guitarist for Aerosmith. I don't know if you know.
No. But
Joe Petty,
you kind of see where my track is. He doesn't really have a motive because why would you waste your time with that?
Now, here's the motive that I see for Rockets Red Glare. I see the motive because Nancy was pretty attractive. Now, imagine he's giving drugs to Sid Vicious all the time and them all the time. You don't think there was an animosity? Also, with the fact that John Lydon also didn't like him as well? John Lydon and Red Glare were closer than fucking Vicious and Red Glare.
But I don't even think you have to go that far. If one day, hey, they're Jones and they need it, and you're hey, I don't want just money this time.
Yeah.
That happens.
And Sid Vicious already being drugged, not being able to defend.
Or you just said, fine. She's going fucking crazy. Yeah, have her.
Yeah. I don't think, because of the proximity of their bodies, I don't think that Vicious and her were angry with each other. I think that they were okay. Rockets Red Glare got there, did what you said, and then all of a sudden shit went out the window. But by that time, Sid Vicious was already up to the gills in heroin. So
he actually doesn't know.
So he passed out. And while he either took advantage of her and stabbed her or just stabbed her and then watched her overdose, do that. Because, what a lot of people don't realize is when there's junkies like that, especially celebrities, they don't inject themselves. They have other people injecting. So the dealer, Rockets Red Glare, not only, and people are like, we have no evidence. No, it's done like that. Rockets Red Glare was a supplier, but he also injected them. Like that's a commonality. Ask Nikki Six, bro. He'll tell you every dealer he's had has injected him. So my thought is that Rockets Red Glare took advantage of Nancy, stabbed her, and as she was dying, fucking pumped her. Or pumped her before and then stabbed her. And was like, oh, you're gone, bro. You're gonna die anyway. What the fuck do I care?
Yeah.
And then
that's the only one motive I would see. I wouldn't see vicious. There's no point.
Yeah.
Like you can get a new groupie today.
And also,
There's
like, even if it's like domestic violence, like I get it, but there was no. Okay, even though there was domestic violence, and I hate to be that guy, but there was no form of escalation. It was just the same tit for tat shit.
Bullshit.
Same thing all the time. So what that means is that if he wanted to kill her, he could have done it before. Why didn't he? Probably because he didn't want to kill her. Probably they were just like fighting, whatever. Now, if her head was bashed against a sink, I'd be like, that was an accident. You did it.
Well, wasn't an accident. He lost it too far this time. Okay.
Yeah,
but
or pushed her, whatever, and
like,
she died. Yeah. But like straight up knife
and
to the.
Especially if he's on that shit. Was it one stab wound?
Yeah, it was one stab wound.
That's the thing.
You wouldn't have done that.
No, you would just keep going because you're fucking. Even though it's fucked, you're probably on that dopamine. Like you just
keep going.
Because you're out of your especially if you're out of your mind and it just I don't see him doing it. I could be completely wrong. It's just I don't see the reason.
Now there is another theory that poses Nancy was the one who killed herself.
Why?
Because she's crazy? Because she's literally diagnosed as a schizophrenic?
But
so the idea
stab herself like that.
So the idea would be that Vicious is passing out. He's already gone. Rockets Red Glare's there with their whatever, right? They're doing their whole injecting thing, and she goes fucking nuts. Because that does happen. Schizophrenics do have episodes, random episodes. Bipolar people do the same thing.
But do you think it would be one stab wound, though, like that?
For her?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Because if you just Japanned yourself, I mean, you could.
But you would.
With a K-bar sharp enough?
Knife, it depends on how fast she bled out, that kind of stuff, too. That determines that as well. Because if she bled out pretty fast, especially with that kind of knife, you would be gone pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Like, you would have to do something with the knife or... You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that'd be hard to where if it's like a
it's not like they hid the knife. The knife was there.
Oh, like she tossed
it's just like it was either tossed or it was dropped.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because she could have.
I thought it was somewhere else in a different location.
Because think about it. Because this would also fit the theory with Rockets Red Glare confessing.
Every time you say that name, by the way, it makes me laugh.
I know, me too.
It sounds ridiculous.
It does, but his name is Rockets Red Glare.
Yeah, that's.
I don't even know his real name. I only know him by Rockets Red Glare. But anyway, so Rockets Red Glare went in there. I like saying his name. He goes in there and he's pumping her. He's doing his things, right?
The bombs were bursting in air.
He's doing his thing, right? And then she goes crazy after she's being injected with heroin. And she looks up at him and basically grabs a knife and says, now they're going to blame you. And fucking stabs herself, drops. Meanwhile, Sid Vicious is passed the fuck out. And then Rockets literally goes up and goes, oh, fuck this. Packs the belt, packs everything, and fucking gets the fuck out of Dodge. And then they blame Sid Vicious.
Yeah, but why would you brag?
Because it's controversial at first. At first, it's kind of controversial.
And they're all douchebags. So yeah,
and they're all douchebags. So he's like, "Yeah, I did it, bro. I did it." And then after a while, he felt really guilty, and he started buying into it. You know what I mean? Or maybe because she was a bitch and nobody liked her, and he was like, "Yeah, I fucking did it. I got rid of her." Type shit
to make himself look.
Because significantly after Nancy's death, Red Glare's life kind of goes. You know what I mean? So it's either.
Yeah, but was it because of that, or is it already on that path?
Was it already on that? That's debatable.
That kind of stuff is. There's so many. It's not like the
because people measure success different.
That locked herself in the that supposedly locked herself in the water tower thing.
Oh, Elisa
where,
Lam?
Yeah, where it's like, oh, it could be like something must have happened. This one, it's like, yeah, all these 3 scenarios are actually probable, but like they don't seem like they were on a good track anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
and because people see people see like success and go, oh, you're making so much money, you have to be like happy in the apex of your life. So they calculate that.
That doesn't mean anything.
And that doesn't mean anything. That's what I'm saying.
There's a ton of people that are successful not because they're happy, but because they're miserable.
Yeah.
And they thought it would work.
And so a lot of people put that as the same question that you had. What if his career or his life was already going down the tubes, but he was just so good at what he did that no one really saw the self-destructiveness.
And there's how many people are like, they're good at the thing, and if anything goes wrong, even like minutely, they can't handle it, and they just tank.
And even that, just think about it this way. What if it wasn't Rockets Red Glare? What if they had another dealer for the first time because he wasn't available? And that dealer was like, nah, fuck this. And took the money, stabbed Nancy, who was like, hey, you can't do this. And then...
it was probably gave proof through the night.
Get out. Get out.
What about that our flag was still there?
If you keep singing the Star Spangled Banner to me, I'm going to throw you out.
What about "Oh Say Can You See"?
I'm gonna fucking kill you. But no, like
I hate Dawn's Early Light. That fucker.
That guy. Fuck that guy. It's funny. Rockets Red Glare was actually one of the guys who first started criticizing Carrot Top.
Why?
Because he did prop comedy. Same thing with Gallagher.
Okay, and you know what? That's fine. Because he was successful.
Did you ever hear about Gallagher's threat?
Gift? All of this sounds made up.
Hang on. Do you know about Gallagher's threat gift to Carrot Top?
No.
So Gallagher got mad at him, and he was
every time you say Gallagher, I think of the goddamn video game company.
You don't think about the stand-up comedian that used to smash like?
No, I think of Galaga.
Oh, wow. Anyway, Gallagher. He was upset with Carrot Top. He's like, you took the cheesiness from my act and didn't even use the comic part of the act. And he's like, what do you like? They're in face to face, and he's like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, you should you're one of the people I admired the most. Like, you should be happy that I.
Dude, you are so. I don't even think any of these people exist.
They do. Carrot Top? He's in Vegas.
I know Carrot Top exists. Kinda.
Gallagher?
No, that's not real.
That's the guy who smashes watermelons.
Dude, we about to watch our friend die.
We've watched him die a few times. Anyway, the point is, he threatened him. He's like, you shouldn't do my fucking act. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you and everything. He goes, by the way, do you want this tractor? And he's like, what am I going to do with a fucking tractor? He goes, well, it has inflatable like wheels. So like you can drive and it looks like someone's driving over you. And he goes, are you giving me a prop to do comedy with? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, what? And they just fucking left. And he was like, I guess.
Why not?
I don't know. People are weird. But anyway, that was the death of Nancy Spungen. What do you think happened?
I think that it was actually for the land of the free that killed her.
We're done. Thank you, guys.
Sorry, it's ridiculous. Everything you just said in this entire story is ridiculous.
But that's their names. Rockets Red Glare. That's his name. You can look him up. Google. Please Google him.
Guys, it's like he's like a toddler who made up names that he just heard once. You had Sid Vicious, fucking Nasty Nancy got killed by Rockets Red. You chat GPT'd this.
I didn't chat
That's what you did. None of this happened.
It all happened.
This story is not real.
His name is Rockets Red Glare. I thought it was stupid too. I Googled it. It is Rockets Red Glare. It's hilarious. I'll show you who it is afterwards.
You AI'd a picture of this guy. That's not real.
And I'll also show you who Gallagher is since you're uncultured. Gallagher. We'll get through that. Anyway, that was the death.
That's been the episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. He could have just said fucking anything. Okay, whoever's listening to this, you guys are probably like, yeah, no, I know exactly who all this is. I'm like,
not even a clue.
I have no fucking idea.
Don't let the black fool you. He doesn't listen to cultured music. Bye.